Hello, this is James Marland with Course Creation Studio. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm going to give you my 3 tips on reaching high dollar clients without being a pushy salesperson. Now, just a caveat at the beginning, this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is basically a get rich slow scheme where you build trust and build in value to your customers at every step of their journey. And they walk through that journey with you until they buy more and more not because you're pushy, but because you are going where they want to go. You're solving a problem that they have. So let's get into our 3 tips. So let's get into our 3 tips of reaching high dollar clients without being a person who's a who's pushy. The first tip is price your course for the 3 types of clients. This comes from Aman Egai's ultimate course formula, where he really spelled out there are 3 types of people who are interested in what you have to offer. They're interested customers, qualified customers, or committed customers. Interested customers want knowledge. They want quick videos, steps on how to do things, but they're not necessarily invested in making a lot of changes. They're trying to figure things out. And this is the first interaction you might have with your customers. They're interested and they're searching. And they want knowledge and they'll pay from 0 to maybe $99. The next stage is qualified customers, and they want a system to get results. They're tired of doing the research. They're tired of trying to piece it together by themselves. They want somebody to have a system that takes them from point A to point B, and they're willing to pay for it. Aman says that they're willing to pay anywhere from $500 to $2,000 to get the results of that they're specifically asking for. And then you have the committed customers. These people want support and accountability to get results, and they will pay 1,000, 2,000, and up for the right person. Aman, I think, was charging $75,000 for a year of his service or something like that. Like, it's high value. And which type of customers do you need? You might think, "Oh, I want just the qualified people because they're gonna pay me the most amount of money." But that's not the case. You actually need all 3 types of customers. You need the interested customers, the qualified customers, and the committed customers. Because the interested customers, once you provide value to them, they they are going to want to buy some of your things. They're gonna get to know you. They're going to you're gonna have trust built in them, and they are going to love what you offer. So you need the interested people, and once you've demonstrated that you can get them results with some of your low price or free content, then they will buy a higher priced piece of content, 100 to $500. And then once they get results with you, they might want to add more and more of your products. And then you have more products at higher price points. You'll need to build value at every level, at every stage. So what you're doing at every stage of the relationship, whether they're interested, committed, or qualified, or interested, qualified, or committed, you're building value and trust at every stage. You are demonstrating that you know what you're talking about. They're getting the results that they are looking for. You're solving their problems. And so they are following you basically. They are getting more from you as they pay more for your time and attention. Which kind of leads us for tip number 2. You have to price your course for the value you add because, as Aman says, knowledge does not transform people. It's the support and accountability that transforms people. So the more support you give, the more accountability you give, the more you can help people change. So our challenge then is to provide value at every level, building trust and inviting them deeper and deeper into a relationship with us, our products, and our business. So when you think about pricing, how do you price things at different levels? The providing value to the interested customer, you are recording videos, you're doing checklists, you're giving PDFs. There's not much personal investment and time in yourself. You're giving them the knowledge. You're providing good, solid content at free to low cost price, inviting them to a deeper relationship with you. You're not giving them the bad stuff here. You're not giving them bad information or cut down information. You're giving them good information because as we know, what what you can charge for is your time and attention. That's the second level. The more value you add with yourself, your time, attention, and support, that is what actually increases the value. So how do you add more support for the committed or the qualified customers? You can offer some live classes. So instead of just getting the course on a video session, you could offer the courses and then have a weekly or biweekly recap, Q&A questions. One of the things I'm doing in my course is I am offering check-in times. So I don't have a high value course, but I have more than a free course. And what I'm doing is offering students time where they can reserve 15 to 30 minutes with me to talk about different issues. It's adding value. Another way to add value is to give a community group, place where people can talk and discuss about their niche topic. And accountability is also huge here in the qualified customers. You're reviewing their work or you're having somebody review it and you're giving them feedback on what they're turning in. And finally, the accountability, helping them stay true and committed to the outcome that they want. In a course that's just a video or a check sheet, it's up to them. It's up to the student to get the benefit. In this, we're taking on some of that responsibility and adding some accountability to them, which your time is valuable, so you charge more. And the outcome that somebody gets is also vastly different. You might be teaching the same thing in your interested client group, in your interested course, but the difference that somebody who just takes that course between this level and the next level is going to be vastly different because of your accountability and support. So the last one of providing value is providing value to committed customers. And this is with mentoring, maybe a longer duration. Your course is, instead of 4 weeks, is 4 months. And a history of providing value at the earlier levels. You're not going to reach the high dollar client without demonstrating your value through the other levels. They've seen that you get results. And as you get results for them on the lower levels, the interested in the qualified, they're going to be willing to pay more for your services and the benefits that you give them at the committed level. And this is where people will pay $2,000 to $10,000. For course creation, there's a lot of people like, I love their stuff and I hope you get value from them, that they're charging $500 for a video course and $10,000 for a mentoring course. Or they have multiple levels of courses that for me right now at my stage, because I'm entry level, I would offer this in a blog or a low value course, but they're offering it for $200, $300, $400, $500 because they have the demonstrated track record of results. So as you provide them results in the beginning, you're going to be able to demonstrate your value and they will pay for that value. And that is how you get high dollar clients. Tip number 3 for pricing is price your online course for the function that it's doing. So if you're doing a lead magnet for interested people, a lead magnet is just something that people click on because they're like, oh, I need this. And it solves one problem for them. It's one piece of content. You're pricing your lead magnet is going to be very low price or even free. It could be a webinar. It could be a mini course. It could be those checklists and things that people will need for your future course, but that is free. You are giving them value, but you're pricing it for its function. The next function might be an incremental investment. So they go to a webinar or they review your blog. Hopefully you're watching my video and you're like, oh, I like some of this stuff. So then you go to my blog and get more free content. And then one of the offers is like a $7 or $10 mini course. And you watch that and view that, and you're like, this is making sense. I'm going to do this mini course. And you do the mini course, and the mini course leads you to, okay, now that you've maybe validated your course topic, this is how you're going to get online. And guess what? I have some online services that I can help you get online and build your web page. And then you're like, "Oh, yeah, I got a great idea. He's provided me so much value. I'm going to spend $1,000 or $2,000 with him to get my course online." And that's like a tripwire or an incremental investment. You've done the free stuff, you've done more free stuff. You do a low paid thing that gets you a benefit or a result. And as I've proven myself, and as you will be proving yourself over and over again, you're going to find that people will want more and then be invested more in what you can give them. Your pricing, other ways to price as a function is pricing as customer service. So maybe you have a course after your product, you sell a product or a service, and then you have a course that comes in after that's free, but it provides customer service or a way to use their product or different ways to use their product. It gives them more value out of your product because of the course that you've created for them. Price is a way to increase your dedicated time. So if you are teaching a service over and over again in person, what you can do is create a course, record some online videos for that. And now when somebody asks that question, you can point them to the video, which increases your in-person time, that value, because you've offloaded those things. And now you can either charge for that or charge more for your time. And then finally, you can price as a premium. So the function of your product might be to demonstrate your value, to increase your profits, and to weed out the people who want to pay the least amount to get the most out of your time. They often have the most amount of problems but demand the most amount of your time. They demand the most amount of your time. And Teachable has some great resources. I'll put a link at the end to Teachable for you to view some of their resources on pricing and why pricing as a premium is a great way to get the most value out of your product, help the most people, but also filter out some of the people who would not value your course and your time. So pricing, in summary, pricing is a combination of the audience, the value, and the function of the content. You're going to want to know which audience you are sending this course to. Is it your interested clients? Is it your committed or your qualified clients? Is it your committed clients? And price accordingly. At every stage of the relationship, you are adding value. You are not giving bad stuff for the interested people and saving only your good stuff for the qualified people. You are demonstrating your value and benefit all along the way. And then price for function. If the course is a lead magnet, it's going to be cheaper than the one that's a premium product that is filtering the people down to the exact audience that you want, who's willing to pay for your value. Remember, to offer high value courses, to get top dollar, you have to offer a top value product. So give value all along the way. What's your next steps? Your next steps is to validate your topic with the free course worksheet that I have offered. You sign up for your email and I'll give you that course topic validator. I'll put a link in the notes for the ultimate course formula. It's a great book that offers some amazing tips on designing your course, and then link to Teachable, where you can find those resources on why you should price your product as a premium. They have a lot of good resources for that. So this has been James Marland with Course Creation Studio. I do hope you join me online with my blogs. I have a lot of other tons of resources and worksheets and projects, and I'm offering services to help you get your online course up and running. I'd love to help you with that. I think everybody has something they can teach somebody else. So thank you for your time, and we'll catch you next time.